Welcome to Because We Said So, the podcast where Anissa and Jess dive into the beautiful chaos of motherhood, careers, and all the stuff in between. For the next 20 minutes, let's just hang out.
Yes. Welcome to Because We Said So, brought to you live on this beautiful Thursday. It's going to be 76 degrees here in New York. I'm in a tank top and I'm very happy.
I wore something for you today.
What? Tell me. A muumuu?
I brought out the muumuu.
Wow, that is some muumuu shit right there. Are you going to go planting later in that muumuu? You look like you're part of the plant.
I don't do physical labor. I'm not doing that till I'm 40.
Oh,
when I retire.
The kids brought home like plant it's like I don't even know what it's called. It's like they planted seeds in a thing and it's like a planter and you got to hang it from the tree and they're like, we got to water it, and I'm like, just throw it out, guys. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. An animal's gonna come and eat the seeds. It's never gonna grow. Like, I don't have a green thumb. Let it go. Let it go. It's fine. And all of a sudden, I don't know, an animal came and it just scooped it up and it brought it somewhere else. And there it went. Bye plant.
I'm like weird. I'm like dodging the sun.
I see it in like the top left corner.
It's like too much for me today.
Too much. Did you sleep?
I did sleep. I had a Red Bull and I feel like it just didn't kick in. I woke up at 5 and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready. I had a full on dinner entree at 5:45 a.m. in my kitchen.
Ew, what'd you eat? For dinner? For lunch? 5:45 a.m.?
Well, it was leftovers from last night, and I had chips and salsa and a bean and cheese burrito and a Red Bull.
Ew. Gross. How are you not throwing up and nauseous by now?
I'm thriving. But
Did you just have lunch? What'd you have for lunch? An egg?
I haven't had lunch yet.
Shocked.
That was it.
That's disgusting. 5:45 in the morning. I'm not eating a burrito of any sort. I'm not eating at all. I don't really eat until like 11.
Well, this week I'm on my period and I feel like I've woken up hungry every day. Just like I can't kick the hunger.
Can't kick it.
But I've been working out because I know that helps. Then I justify eating more.
I did like a conditioning class today and it was more cardio than conditioning. I only lifted like 3 weights.
Does conditioning mean weightlifting? Why don't they just say weightlifting?
Well, there's strength, which is like lifting, tiny bit of cardio. And then there's conditioning, which is supposed to be a mix. But this one was like every 3 minutes on the minute. And there were 4 different sections. And it was like, do 200 jump ropes. And then for the time remaining, do push-ups. And then it was like, run a quarter of a mile. And then for the time remaining, do snatches. And it was like, row for 34 cows. And then do deadlifts. And I was like, and
So
breaks.
Like
every 3 minutes on the minute. Kind of, yeah. But there's no breaks. And it went on for like 50 minutes. It was aggressive.
Sounds hard.
Speaking of which, I came home and had a protein shake and I guess I left it upstairs. I always do that. And then it's disgusting by the end of the day and I have to really scrub that shit. It's gross.
You got to drink those in like 3 minutes.
No, I drank it in 3 minutes, but then I leave the cup always.
That's what soaking things is for, though. So your kids went back to school today?
Yes, the 11th day they went back to school. It's like Easter. Jesus has rose. They've gone back to school. Life is grand. It was tough. It's a tough go of it. 11 days is a lot.
I know. 11 days is a lot.
11 days is a lot. And I really, truly believe that if parents have kids under the age of 10, one parent should have off when they have off, like by law. And then it just switches because it's impossible to take care of kids and work full time all at the same time for 10 days. Like it's just not possible.
It's not the way that Jesus rose and intended.
No, it's not possible. And I think that I should have off. If the kids have off, I should have off, or Josh should have off, so we could take care of the kids. Otherwise, we're paying $1,000 for somebody else to go pay the kids when the kids are off, which makes no sense either.
No, our school, because they're not in real school yet, so like our school's only closed 2 days, so it wasn't that hard. But what has been hard is we've been swimming a lot, and my daughter, I'm pretty sure, has an ear infection, or like they've got something, but it's not, doesn't seem to be contagious. It just seems to be like a fever. And so I'm going to take them to the doctor today because I can tell they just don't feel themselves. And you know what?
Is their ear bothering them?
Maria's ear is bothering her, but Gray's not complaining about his ears. But I'll just tell you, like, they are fighting nonstop. It's just been nonstop. And I'm trying to do things to make them happy and get along and keep them busy. And it's just exhausting because I can tell that they're like just not 100%.
Maybe they need a change of scenery or a movie. Sometimes they get like you're so routine and you're in the routine, and then like you have to like just do something different to just to like get them to like snap out of it physically,
But
mentally.
they like have fevers, so I just
Oh,
need
if
to take
they
them to.
if
I
they're
think they
sick,
just
then
need.
they're sick. You didn't mention the fevers.
Well, they have light fevers. It's just like a low grade fever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them to the doctor today because like
Maybe they have COVID.
they're miserable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
that could
COVID.
be. Yeah, well, wouldn't we have it though? Like I just feel like none of us are sick, and her
COVID's
ear
going
hurts.
around here.
That's the thing.
All right, so she's sick. They're just being annoying. Take care of them.
I am. They're sleeping with me. Well, it's just been a lot. But I
Annoying.
mean, it's kind of also sweet, you know? Like, I have like nestled little nuggets underneath my arms, but I'm like, okay, let's go get antibiotics.
Fly free.
Yeah.
I've been counting Max to sleep for like a week now. So basically, like, because I got sick of telling him to go back in his bed.
Mhm.
So I basically like put him to sleep, and then I lay on the floor next to his bed, and I close my eyes and he closes his eyes, and I count to basically 120 seems to be his number, where he like passes out.
Oh, I'm gonna try that tonight.
I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like a meditation. And I'm like, make sure your eyes are closed. And it seems to be working. I don't have to be like, get in your room, get in your room, get in your room. Last time, get in your room. I'm going to take away your toys. I'm going to take away your levy. I'm going to take away your life. That game is annoying.
We read
So,
so many books, and like,
so many books.
Gray does not sit still for the books.
That
And
was
he just
later.
keeps demanding more books, and then they go to bed, and then they were like, I have to go pee. I'm like, we just did a potty check. And they're like, I really have to go. It's
Mm-hmm.
just every little stop.
They're
Every
playing
little
you.
stop.
They're playing you. I'm like, he's like, I got to pee. I'm like, you peed 5 minutes ago. I got to pee. You peed 30 seconds ago. I got to pee. Your pants are still down. Get to bed. You're on the toilet. You're already peeing.
Yeah, it's a lot. But
Yeah.
we had a really good Easter.
Oh yeah,
God,
what'd
I'm
you
just
do? Did the
tired.
bunny come and leave like eggs and stuff?
I was in charge of a lot this year. This is my first year being like, because I think this is the first year where my kids are the youngest and everyone else's kids are older, so they don't care. So it's really about like my kids. So my mom was like, you do it. And I was like, no problem. I'm going to do it up. And I bought all the eggs, but I guess I Target pickup to order. Because I was also planning her birthday party. So I'm like, I decided to get a round cake. The cake didn't fit in like anything. They couldn't give me a box. It was a tres leches cake. So it was like dripping down. I was like, I have to borrow the sheet that you have it on. I
Yeah.
have to put that,
Yeah.
and like shimmied it into my car, just barely
Oh
in the
my
front
God.
seat. Yeah, and of course I have my two kids in tow, and they're like poking at it, trying to ruin it.
Trying to eat it.
And then I did my Target order pickup for the next day because her party was on a Saturday, and then I had to get the stuff for Sunday. It was like, then the eggs, they were like, we were out, so they didn't give me everything that I ordered. And I was like, well, this is a joke. There's like, this is not enough eggs for 6 kids. So it would be me, type B mom, Sun morning, Walmart, no bra, never going there again.
Would you go there at 5 o'clock in the morning to get the eggs?
No, like 8:30, because we went to
Aren't the
mass.
kids already up?
So I was with my sister and she's Catholic, so I was going to go to mass with her and take Gray. And then there
Okay.
was no room at Mass. And then my mom had Maria and she took her to the big church and they went. So, like, I had enough time to do it all because we didn't end up actually even being able to fit in the church. Um, so, love you, Jesus. Thank you.
Everyone's dying to get in.
We YouTubed your service on Sunday, and then I went to Walmart and just cleaned them out, and we did the biggest egg hunt. It was fun. It was
Did
fun.
you see that Pope Francis has passed?
I did not.
Yeah, 89 years old.
You know what?
The Pope has not risen. The Pope
There,
has gone underneath. Or
when we
not.
get
I
a new
don't
pope,
actually know how. I don't actually don't know. Do they cremate him? Is that what like the smoke, or is the smoke
doubt
when he
it.
dies? I forget.
I don't. I feel like there's smoke all the time in those little things, and they walk up and down. I don't know. I'll ask my sister. She seems to think she's really Catholic.
There's a routine, a tradition, because I remember when the last pope
Tradition?
passed. A tradition.
Is that is that how you say it, or are you
Tradition.
being funny?
I'm being funny. I
Okay.
mean, it's in the
I was like,
song. You
wait,
know, like do you know Fiddler on the Roof? On tradition, da 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 tradition. Oh, it's a song. Be more Jewish, will you?
would you? Could you help me? Because
Would you? Could you?
I
Would
think
you?
a
Could you?
nice Jewish boy is just what the doctor ordered.
I mean, they're tender love.
So yeah, I just love that. I just love every movie about a Jewish love story.
I mean, they're the best.
They're the
The
best love
best.
stories.
The best. The best. Can I ask you a serious question?
Nah,
Did you or did you not book your ticket to New York City?
I didn't.
You're not coming.
I'm not coming. I just literally don't even know which airport I would fly out of. Don't know where I'll be that week. Don't know how I'll pay for it. Quite literally, just deposited every ounce of my.
They won't pay for you to come?
I didn't ask,
Okay. You
but
should ask.
regardless, I don't want to because
You don't want
it's
to come.
a small event. And it's just like I'm still frustrated with how that happened because I do not believe in the format of the event.
Yes.
But I want to come. I will come. I just feel like it's now not like
Worth
as a
it?
leader. Yeah, as a leader and as someone who's close to revenue and finances, like I'm not going to ask for someone to pay for me if it's not financially like doesn't make sense. So like if I'm coming out of my own pocket and I just want to I had a really big chunk of like things that my finances were already committed to
Okay.
that I had to pay. And so now I'm just like, okay, let me figure out where I'm going to be next week and I'll book it. I'm like tentatively planning on coming and
Hmm.
driving straight to your house on Sunday night to sleep with you.
The event is on a Tuesday,
Yeah, but if I fly on Monday, I lose an entire work day
right? So you got to fly on Sunday and then you can fly home
because
on
I already
Wednesday.
lose the day that I fly back. So
Right.
I can't lose 2 work days.
All right. Well, I think that you should talk to the powers that be and have that little convo and see where the cards lie. They
Doing
will
really
lay.
well right now at work. I feel like you're doing really well right now at work. I feel like everyone that we're close to right now is doing really well at work. You know who's not doing really well at work? I feel like the powers that be. I feel like the higher you get in life, the higher you rank, the more you like see at work, the less you want to like trouble them with your silly little fight. And that's maybe just me.
No, the
That's
powers
just how
that
I
be
feel.
aren't in at 110. They're in at like 40.
I think they're drowned. They're gonzo.
They're not even in they're actually living in the sea.
And it's a treacherous sea. You know, it's not like a
I don't know if that's like
Mediterranean.
that at every company, but maybe it is, maybe it's not.
I think it's all seasonal. It's all cyclical. Every company has their ups and downs, and like we're not saying like things are bad. I just can tell when people are stressed, and I'm
Checked
like,
in or checked out.
my little flight is silly. Like, don't worry about it. I got it. I got you.
I find that I get like I see something that has to change and everybody is like down here and then I'm all the way up here and then I just give up. Because if you don't want to make it better, I can help you. I do that in life too. I'm like, this is the way it should be. Perfect example. I'm going to tell you a story. Here's the story. And to go back, just in case you didn't hear me, when I feel passionate about something or something needs to happen, I need people to meet me where I'm at. So the other day, I made a plan for May 6th to have all these. I have a new house coming up, and we needed like a flooring guy, a carpet guy, and a closet guy to all come to the house at the same time, take their measurements, their quotes, do their thing. May 6th was on the table. And then I thought, Josh, you should go and meet all these people and see the house that we're going to buy. And he was like, that's a great idea, but it's May 6th. And then May 6th, I have New York City. And I was like, don't worry, I'll have my parents figure it out. And then I just did the no more Jessica thing, found the resolution. And I was like, you know what? I know this is shocking, but let's just make it May 7th. He was like, there you go, making that resolution again. I was like, it just seemed much easier because I have nothing May 7th except work. The kids are at school and I could go get them and you could go there for the day. And he was like, all right.
So good.
Like, it's just so simple. And the things like when it comes to work that I find so simple that could help always end up being so hard because
you have to step back.
Because you have to step back.
You have to look at problems. To be solution oriented, you have to look at problems from like what's causing it and how do you get out of it. And that is a wider lens than a lot of us ever look at anything because we're so in it.
Truth.
Okay, and like one thing that's happening for me, and I don't believe in like astrological stuff. Honestly, I kind of starting
You're
to.
not superstitious like me?
But
No.
like all my friends are sending me like these tarot card reading thing. Like I don't know, they must be like you're in a transitional phase. Like we're just throwing darts and we're just trying to help you, girl. Like I feel like someone sent me tarot card reading and I was like, "Hey, this aligns with my day. I'm going to listen to it. I believe in this today." And I sent it to everyone I know.
Today's the day.
And then someone sent me like a really like motivational thing and I was like, I see you, girl. And I'm going to send that to everyone I know too. And then someone sent me like this shift in the chart that happens and like this fog that's lifted. I was like, that's happening too. Yep. And I feel like what's happening for me is I'm able to look at something from a different place. Like it's like less emotional, it's more like aligned. Like we have a goal. And I think for the last year, I think we've been in such struggle mode, fight or flight, that like not just personal life, but work life, even like kid life. And like even
Yep.
like you had this goal, but you were in the minutia and now you're just like it just feels like it doesn't and that's the stuff that makes me question like when someone sends me this stupid astrological shift and I feel like everyone around me is also like aligning. I'm like, is it
Yep.
real?
Maybe. Maybe it's just aligning.
If you're
Maybe
listening and you had an astrological alignment, could you
today
like let us
or
know in the
yesterday
last
or
like week,
tomorrow
in the last
in
like
the last
4
week.
days? Yeah.
I mean,
That's what
I
I
had
want to know.
alignment. I had alignment. I found someone
Yeah.
to buy my house, but I'm still not in contract, so it's not fully aligned yet.
How many days left until that happens?
They should have signed the contract last week. That's
Mm,
Friday. That's
mhm.
Thursday.
Yeah. Wouldn't like that.
But they haven't. So I don't know. I know she wants the house. I know she's going to buy the house. I think she's just has something else going on the other end that she is figuring out. But I'm going to give her till the end of this week and then I'm going to start showing the house again.
No one is as good at
Because
anything as you are.
that's what I can control.
Yeah.
Right? I can't control what she's trying to control. I can only control what I can control. So I'm going to give her till Friday and then I'm going to move on.
And as you should, because your house is the best house and you're the best
In the
person.
world.
And
In the world.
everyone should want it. You and yours.
Totes. Totally.
That's the move. That's the belief.
Totally. And she did the inspection and all the things. So,
I think that's maybe the alignment that happened for me is now every room I go into, I freaking know that I should be there and that what I have to say is valuable.
in that
Like
room, physically.
in any room I go in, I know I'm very important and my voice is very important. That was
Your
a
voice is.
shift. That was a
Right.
shift.
You needed certain things to be done in order for you to know that you're the person who has to make the call to do the things.
Yeah. And you
Right.
know
And
who I pity?
everybody should do that. What?
You know, me 2 years ago. Okay. That's who I pity. Best girls come a long way. Pity that fool.
Pity the fool.
And anyone that wants to talk about me from 2 years ago or before, I don't know who you are.
Poo on your head.
You don't know me.
You don't complete me.
Because my voice is important.
Because we said so, and that's all the time we have.
Things are getting real weird over here. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
To like and subscribe and follow this podcast.
Come fast.
Say, I got an itchy bum.
I got an itchy bum.
Oh, you said that very clear. Can you say podcast?
Podcast.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week.